what do you accomplish if you actually apply technology to it in Germany or whatever? Like, what do you?
Sure. I think one of the observations I'd make about this whole domain is the fact that the debate is all about moving data out of the EU. How do we get the data out? And that's what everyone is challenged with, and it appears that it's going to get worse with the penalty regime that is imminent. I'd like to suggest that there's a different approach, or the opportunity to think differently about it. Instead of labouring over all of these confusing aspects of the problem in terms of moving the data out, why not keep the data in situ, take the tools to the data and do the project on site? And I guess this has been something that we've been working on with, we're very fortunate to be working with Outlaw in the EU on a number of investigations that involve exactly that scenario. We couldn't get the data out of the jurisdiction, and so we were able to condense a very sort of powerful solution that has processing, analysis, review, production on a laptop that is pretty powerful, can handle millions of documents, take it to the site and give the complete functionality. So it's not just collection for delivery back to the US, but do it on site. Because often there are people on site that actually know a lot about the facts. They're the ones you want to have doing the first level review in many cases, determining what needs to be redacted. You might want the Works Councils involved in that exercise. And this model is a really practical way, I'd suggest, to get around the legal quagmire that none of the experts in this room, if we can't work it out, then what hope has the average litigant got in this space? So I guess I'm excited about practical solutions, and it's really encouraging to see what Outlaw are doing in this space with our platform, and I'm sure there are other platforms that can do this as well. But that's
definitely for investigations. If you can do
internal
analysis.
Internal investigations, and it's not just data protection. Data protection and privacy is obviously important, but there's often a situation where you have sensitive commercial matters that require a very light touch, or a very very confidential kind of sensitive approach. And in circumstances like that, you don't want to be wheeling in a massive server and the fraud squad in terms of the forensic guys. You want to keep it really under the radar. So I just think, I find this whole space very exciting because, there are solutions.